This is Revii, the fourth reading of our weekly Torah portion of Vayera. It's relatively long. It's 40 verses. It starts in chapter 19, verse 21, and it goes all the way until chapter 21, verse 4. 40 verses, starting with verse 21. Vayomer elav, hine nasati lepanecha gam ledavar hazeh, levilti hafki et ha'ir asher dibarta. And he said to him, Behold, I have favored you also as regards to this matter, that I will not overturn the city that you have mentioned. Maher himalet shama, ki lo uchal lasot davar ad boacha shama, al ken karashem ha'ir tzoar. Hasten, flee there, for I will not be able to do anything until you arrive there. Therefore he named the city Tzoar. Hashemesh yatsa al haaretz velot ba tzora. The sun came out upon the earth, and Lot came to Tzoar. Va'adonai himtir al Sedom, ve'al Amora gafrit va'esh, me'et Adonai min hashemayim. And the Lord caused to rain down upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord, from heaven. Vayafoch et ha'arim ha'el ve'et kol lakikar ve'et kol yoshvei ha'arim ve'tzemach ha'adama. And he turned over these cities and the entire plain, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and the vegetation of the ground. Vatabet ishto me'acharav vatihi netziv melach. And his wife looked from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Ve'yashkem Avraham baboker el hamakom asher amad sham et pnei Adonai. And Abraham arose early in the morning to the place where he had stood before the Lord. Vayashkef al pnei Sedom va'amorah, v'al kol pnei eretz hakikar, vayar v'hine ala kitor haaretz kitor hakivshan. And he looked over the face of Sodom and Gomorrah and over the entire face of the land of the plain, and he saw, and behold, the smoke of the earth had risen like the smoke of a furnace. Vayihi b'shachet Elohim et arei hakikar, vayizkor Elohim et Avraham, vayishalach et Lot mitoch ha'afecha, Behafoch et ha'arim asher yashav bahen Lot. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham, and he sent Lot out of the midst of the destruction, when he overturned the cities in which Lot had dwelt. Vaya'al Lot mitzoar, וישב בהר ושתי בנותיו עמו, כי ירא לשבת בצוהר, וישב במערה הוא ושתי בנותיו. And Lot went up from Zoar, and he dwelt in the mountain, and his two daughters were with him, for he was afraid to dwell in Zoar, so he dwelt in a cave, and he and his two daughters. ותאמר הבכירה אל הצעירה, אבינו זקן ואיש אין בארץ, לבוא עלינו כדרך כל הארץ. And the elder said to the younger, Our father is old, and there is no man on earth to come upon us, as is the custom of all the earth. Lecha Nashke et avinu yain, benishkava imo, u'nechiyeh me'avinu zara. Come, let us give our father wine to drink, and let us lie with him, and let us bring to life seed from our father. Batashkena et avihen yain balayla hu, batavo habechira batishkav et aviha, velo yada b'shichva uvkuma. And they gave their father wine to drink on that night, and the elder came and lay with her father, and he did not know of her lying down or of her rising up. Vayehi mimacharat, vatomer bechira el hatzira, hen shachavti emesh et avi, nashkenu yain gam halayla, uvoi shichvi imo, unchaya me'avinu zara. And it came to pass on the morrow that the elder said to the younger, Behold, last night I lay with my father. Let us give him wine to drink tonight too, and come, lie with him. Let us bring to life seed from our father. Vatashkena gam balayla hahu et avihen yain, vatakam hatzeira, vatishkav imo, velo yada b'shichva uvkuma. So they gave their father to drink on that night also, and the younger arose and lay with him, and he did not know of her lying down or of her rising up. Va teharena shte banot Lot me'avihen, and Lot's 2 daughters conceived from their father. Vateled habechira ben, vatikra shemo Moav, hu avi Moav ad hayom. And the elder bore a son, and she named him Moab. He is the father of Moab until this day. Vehatzeira gam hi yalda ben, vatikra shemo ben ami, hu avi bnei Ammon ad hayom. And that finishes chapter 19. We finished chapter 19. And now we'll continue on to chapter 20. If I can only find it. Okay, here we are. Yeah, chapter 20. Vayisa misham Avraham arza hanegev vayeshev ben Kadesh uben Shur v'yagar bagror. And Abraham traveled from there to the land of the south, and he dwelt between Kadesh, between Shur, and he sojourned in Gerar. Vayomer Avraham el Sarah ishto achoti vayishlach Avimelech melech Gerar vayikach et Sarah. And Abraham said about Sarah his wife, She is my sister, and Avimelech the king of Gerar sent and took Sarah. Vayavo Elohim el Avimelech b'chalom halayla, vayomer lo hincha met al ha'isha asher lekachta v'hi b'ulat Baal. And God came to Avimelech in a dream of the night, and he said to him, Behold, you are going to die because of the woman whom you have taken, for she is a married woman. Avimelech lo karav eleha vayomer Adonai hagoy Gam Tzadik Tarog. And Avimelech had not come near to her, and he said, O Lord, will you kill even a righteous nation? Halohu amarli achoti hi gam hi amra achi hu betam levavi uvenikayon kapi asiti zot. Did she not say to me, She is my sister? And even she said, He is my brother. With the innocence of my heart and with the purity of my hands have I done this. ויאמר אליו האלוהים בחלום, גם אנוכי ידעתי, כי בתם לבבך עשית זאת, ואחשוך גם אנוכי אותך מחתו לי, על כן נתתיך לנגוע אליה. And God said to him in a dream, I too know that you did this with the innocence of your heart, and I too have withheld you from sinning to me. Therefore, I did not let you touch her. ואתה השב אשת האיש, כי נביא הוא, ויתפלל בעדך בחיי, ואם אינך משיב, דע כי מות תמות, אתה וכל אשר לך. And now return the man's wife, because he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But if you do not return her, know that you will surely die, you and all that is yours. וישכם אבימלך בבוקר ויקרא לכל עבדיו, וידבר את כל הדברים האלה באוזניהם, ויראו האנשים מאוד. And Abimelech arose early in the morning, and he summoned all his servants, and he spoke all these words in their ears, and the men were very frightened. ויקרא אבימלך לאברהם ויאמר לו, מה עשית לנו ומה חטאתי לך? כי הבאת אלי ועל ממלכתי חטאה גדולה, מעשים אשר לא יעשו עשית עמדי. And Abimelech summoned Abraham and said to him, what have you done to us, and what have I sinned against you, that you have brought upon me and upon my kingdom a great sin? Deeds that are not done you have done to me. ויאמר אבימלך אברהם, מה ראית כי עשית את הדבר הזה? And Abimelech said to Abraham, what did you see that you did this thing? ויאמר אברהם, כי אמרתי רק אין יראת אלוהים במקום הזה, והרגוני על דבר אשתי. And Abraham said, for I said, surely there is no fear of God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. וגם אמנה אחותי בת אבי היא, אך לא בת אמי, ותהי לי לאישה. And also, indeed, she is my sister, the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. ויהי כאשר היטעו אותי אלוהים מבית אבי, ואומר לה זה חסדך אשר תעשי עמדי אל כל המקום אשר נבוא שמה, אמרי לי אחי הוא. And it came to pass, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said to her, this is your kindness which you shall do with me. Wherever we come, say about me, he is my brother. Whither we come, say about me, he is my brother. ויקח אבימלך צאן ובקר ועבדים ושפחות, ויתן אברהם וישב לו את שרה אשתו. And Abimelech took flocks and cattle and manservants and maidservants, and he gave them to Abraham, and he restored to him his wife Sarah. ויאמר אבימלך, הנה ארצי לפניך בטוב בעיניך השם. And Abimelech said, here's my land before you, wherever it pleases you, you may dwell. ושרה אמר, הנה נתתי 1,000 כסף לאחיך, הנה הוא לך כסות עיניים לכל אשר איתך ואת כל ונחת. And to Sarah he said, behold, I have given 1,000 pieces of silver to your brother. Behold, it is to you a covering of the eyes for all who are with you, and with all you shall contend. ויתפלל אברהם אל האלוהים, וירפא אלוהים את אבימלך ואת אשתו ואמהותיו וילדו. And Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech and his wife and his handmaids, and they gave birth. כי Yetzor atzar Adonai ba'ad kol rechem lebeit Avimelech al devar Sarah eshet Abraham. For the Lord had shut every womb of Abimelech's household because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. And now we continue on to chapter 21. Va'Adonai pakad et Sarah ka'asher amar, v'yas Adonai leSarah ka'asher diber. And the Lord remembered Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did to Sarah as he had spoken. V'atehar v'teled Sarah leAbraham ben lizikunav lamoed asher diberoto Elohim. And Sarah conceived and bore a son to Abraham in his old age, at the time of which God had spoken to him. Vayikra Abraham et Shem beno hanolad lo asher yolda lo Sarah Yitzchak. And Abraham named his son, who had been born to him, whom Sarah had born to him, Isaac. Vayamal Abraham et Yitzchak beno ben shmonat yamim ka'asher tziva oto Elohim. And Abraham circumcised his son Isaac when he was 8 days old, as God commanded him.